Howdy people, it's Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today with Project 6 for plumage from Bargain Bead Box July 2023. It is Sunday and we have been doing yard work, so therefore there is no look at my face intro video. Sorry, I'm a mess. I'm a mess, but that's fine because even when you're a mess, you still do beading. So that's what we were doing. We were making this super simple bracelet today for Project 6. All of our projects have been pretty simple this time around, so that's good. And this is just going to be a simple strung bracelet. Now, I was thinking that I was going to space this with these guys, but now I've decided I don't want to do that. I just don't feel the need to do that. Do I? Do I have to do that? Should I do that? I don't think I want to do that. No. No. I don't want to. And so since I don't want to, we're not gonna. That's the fun. That's the fun. So we'll get on into this. We're just gonna string it up. You know, we might be able to get away with just stringing them up on here. This might be the fastest. Hey, is this gonna work? It might be kind of small. This might be one of the fastest jewelry making endeavors ever. Maybe I could maybe use this. Maybe I'll use this. It's just laying here. I must have cut it for some reason. Anyway, all right, let's give her a whirl. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to string these on and make it as comfortable for myself as possible. And I'm just going to string this onto this Soft Flex medium beading wire, and then I will crimp it, and we should probably pick out a clasp of my choosing. Of course, I want to use the ball and socket clasp because I dig that kind of thing. I'm going to go silver this time. Do a little silver. Yeah. That seems like a good idea. It's got a little bit of smudge on it. And so I'm just going to give it a little wipe with my sunshine cloth here. So if you don't have a sunshine cloth, highly recommend you get yourself one. Just give it a little touch up. There we go. Alright. So now, literally, all we're going to do... Oh, you know, maybe we should do... Here. Let's put this on first. So we can make it super easy for ourselves. I'm going to use a size 2 crimp. Size 2 crimp. And I'm going to crimp right on to this. Now let me tell you something. If you are selling your jewelry and you want to crimp onto a jump ring, if you give yourself the option to connect this to a jump ring, you are giving yourself the option to add more jump rings and possibly more length should you need it, because this is not an adjustable clasp. So something to remember there. Maybe I'll give that a try. Although this is a closed jump ring. Just in case somebody wants to have a little different size. I'll use this little oval. I'm not at all concerned about this oval. This oval is of thick gauge, and because it's an oval, the way that it hangs, it is going to hang in a way that is not going to put pressure on the weakest part of the link. Just going to make sure these are not twisted. And we're going to give her a crimp. And how'd we do? Good. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to push all these beads up so that they're tight. The idea is I'm just going to be able to thread through them right off the strand. Now, if that'll be possible, that would be good. Or sometimes the wire gets in the way, so I'll just go like that. I decided that I really like these beads. I was a little like, do I like them? But now I decided I like them a lot. Just depends on the day, I guess. This one is tied on, so I gotta get it up there. Smashing. So since we did crimp onto a jump ring on one side, I am gonna go ahead and crimp onto the jump ring on the other. Oh, I should probably have a crimp. Again, size 2. Excuse me. Go in here. And come back through this bead. Now, I am going to get a hold of that with my plier. Well, and for the time being, I'm just going to pull this down. Okay, we want to make sure this can, everybody's okay here, everything can bend okay. It looks like it is. I'm going to go ahead and crimp it. Going to make sure they're not twisted. And there we go. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot to bring that new crimper down here. You guys, how many days have I been saying that? Don't even know. Alright, then all we're going to do is we're going to attach these. Now, like I was saying, if you need this to be bigger, if you give yourself this option of crimping onto the jump ring, then you could possibly add another jump ring to get, you know, a different size without actually having to take apart the entire bit. Obviously, you know, what we just did there took about a total of, I don't know how many minutes, not a lot of minutes. But if you are at a show or something and somebody's like, oh, I really like this, but it needs to be, you know, a half an inch bigger or something, then you have that option. There she is. That's all she wrote. Now you could also do crimp beads, you know, over the top if you want. Let's get the cone out here. 7 1/4. 7 1/4. So without those jump rings, we probably would have had 6 3/4, maybe just moving into a 7, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. That's pretty average size. So again, if you needed another jump ring, you could go ahead and put another on there. So there we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I dig it. I think it's very wearable. I think it's cute. This lighting is making it a little more dark green than it actually is. But it does have that cool stripe on there. So there you go. 10-minute bracelet. Since we've only been on here for 10 minutes and I have to fill a couple of minutes here, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Bargain Bead Box mini-series. So if you are new here to the Bargain Bead Box mini-series, basically we've been doing this mini-series for, geez, I don't even know. Put it in the comment if you know how long I've been doing this. I want to say it's been a couple years. Anyway, and so what we do is I get the Bargain Bead Box. I do pay for it. I get it. I do an unboxing video, and then I do a plan video. My plans are mostly design on the fly. I write them down in this book, and then this was kind of not a good, well, I mean, it is, there it is, that's what it looks like. This was not really like a super planned out project video because I have been kind of struggling with my creativity, but some in the past we've done some more, you know, intricate stuff. So those are in here, and anyways, I keep track of all my designs. Like here's one that we did. That was Bargain Bead Box. And all these videos are under the Bargain Bead Box playlist. The Bargain Bead Box mini-series playlist on my channel. So if you look on the playlist, there's one called Bargain Bead Box mini-series. So those are all of the ones that we have done. So it shows me unboxing, making a plan, which is design on the fly, going back over the course of the next week, recording the videos, all of the projects that we make in the plans. We then bring them to life like this so you can see how to make them. Everybody seems to really enjoy it. If you know a friend who gets the Bargain Bead Box, or if you maybe want to just give this a share on your personal channels to somebody who's interested in beading. It's also fun to watch just for ideas, like maybe you don't get the Bargain Bead Box, but you know, you have some beads around that you can make the projects with. So that is something that is very fun. Now we just started memberships, and memberships are $9.99 a month, and if you pay for memberships, basically just to support me as an artist, you will get the perk of seeing all the videos 24 hours in advance from everyone else. You don't have to be a member, but that is one of the perks. Another one of the perks is getting to see a members only video live. It's a live on Wednesday at 3 o'clock, where we kind of just talk about bead history and meanings and crystals and stones and I don't know, whatever, different kind of stuff, project ideas. We just kind of chit chat about all that. We look at books, we do all kinds of things. So that's kind of what's going on with that. And we do have a goal of gaining 30 memberships in 30 days. We're almost there. I think when I looked at the computer, I think it said 26. I think it said I had 26. So I gotta get 4 more by July 30th, I think it was. Something like that. Anyways, but I have been doing this series for a long time, and people really do seem to enjoy it, and I appreciate all of you guys watching and putting your comments and letting me know what you got going on. So if you are new to the channel and you are also doing Bargain Bead Box, we invite you to Facebook. We have a Facebook group. It's Thunderhorse Descendant. I'll put it here at the end of the over here. It's Thunderhorse Descendant Facebook group, and on there, if you would like to share your designs that you're making with Bargain Bead Box, or anything that you're making really, you just go hashtag what's on my mat today, or you could say like, this is what I did with my Bargain Bead Box, like whatever, and share with our group. There's a lot of really knowledgeable and talented people in our group, and we have a lot of fun over there sharing and just talking with each other. So if you're looking for a community, that's where you might head over. It's a little more personal than the YouTube community, but you know, whatever. So I hope you guys have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. I gotta head back to the yard and help Jefferson before it rains, because we're mowing before he goes back to work. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.